Hey guys, it's Abby, and I'm going to do a video today about Service Dog 101. And if I'm going to go over the differences of an emotional support animal and a service animal. So let's get into the video. Let's start off with the difference of service animals and emotional support. I have my notes in this cute notebook right here. The benefits of a service dog and ESA. If y'all don't know, emotional support animals are only comfort animals, meaning it can be any animal prescribed by a doctor, and it only needs a doctor's note from a mental health professional or your primary care doctor, whoever is treating you for anxiety and depression or whatever you're going through, and that they do not have public access rights. Because they are not trained, and it is any animal for emotional support. So that's actually what my dog was before I started training her. So I could do airport public access, I could do somewhat hotel public access, even though they're not covered. Hotels are not covered under the Federal Fair Housing Act, but they do allow pet friendly hotels. There are plenty around the states. And yeah, that's how I did her public access. I have a whole other video of how I owner trained my service dog and what her tasks are. Another thing is, service dogs are dogs that are trained to do work or perform tasks for the disabled handler. For me, it's anxiety and depression, and she alerts before a panic attack. She alerts before like a PTSD episode, and then she tells me like to sit down to do light pressure therapy, and she reminds me to take my medicine. She also distracts me when I'm during a panic attack. So those are her tasks. They are covered by the American with Disabilities Act of 1990, and that allows service dogs to go in public where the public is allowed, because it is illegal to deny access to a service dog, because if they don't have the dog, it could cause a medical emergency. And with ESAs, they do not have public access rights. They are only covered by the Federal Fair Housing Act and the ACAA, which is the Air Carrier Access Act. And the main reason you should not distract service dogs is because they're there to do a job. And my dog is medical alert for my anxiety and depression. And I just explained her task, and she also, what's going on is that she alerts before I shake really bad, and then she'll tell me to sit down to lay on my chest to do light pressure therapy. And what that does is that it just slows the heart rate down and calms you down, so then I can take my medicine. It is a misdemeanor to interfere with service dogs, because they're there to do a job and not for your entertainment. So the best thing you can do when you see a service dog in public is to ignore it. Because one time my dog was tasking and a lady petted it and she missed an alert. Luckily it wasn't as severe as it was at the time, but that's exactly why. There are also emotional support therapy and service dogs. Therapy dogs are emotional support animals, essentially emotional support, but they're not all emotional support. They go in with their handler to schools, not hotels. They go into schools, hospitals, and other places for comfort for therapy dogs, and I think that's amazing. Emotional support also has a great process for that. So I hope this video educated you on the differences of emotional support animals and service dogs. I have a service dog that I owner trained. If you've been on my channel for a while, you would know. that she was my emotional support animal when we lived in an apartment in Oregon. So, and that's when I started to owner train her because my anxiety was getting that severe. I love you guys so much. I hope this video was very informative about the laws and emotional support animals and all that jazz. I'll see you guys in my next video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys. Bye.